Well, well, well. I'm just going to start off by saying I'm happy that everybody's here. And whenever the mood strikes me, whether I need it or not, this microphone is going to come out. Do you see me? I have really thought long and hard about how to deal with this, how to talk about this precarious situation. Okay? Precarious situation because I go in on people. Not for nothing. Not for nothing. I go in on people. And Tasha here has been very sweet to me when she did not have to be. And I appreciate her. And I hope we don't have no hard feelings because this is business. And as you stated many times, my First Amendment right to get up here and say exactly how I feel about this situation is intact. And I will take full advantage of that fact. So I have some notes. But first, let me go ahead and read to you guys the deets, just in case we need an update. Okay? It looks like Cardi B now has another reason to celebrate just one day after the New York rapper won her libel case against popular YouTuber Tasha K, born Latasha Kibi. Jurors have reportedly added an additional $1.5 million in punitive damages and have ordered the blogger to repay Cardi B's $1.3 million legal bill. This combined with the $1.25 million in damages awarded on Monday's verdict in the case now brings the total compensation amount to $4 million. $4 million. On Tuesday, Tasha K's lawyers released a statement saying we disagree with the verdict and we will be filing an appeal. This being a huge win for the up rapper. If it's up, then it's stuck. Cardi B took the time to thank the jury and her lawyers for a fair trial. In a statement released on the 25th, she said, almost 4 years of repeated libel and slander against me. Being able to walk away from this victorious brings me great happiness. She continued, during this trial, all you have learned about the darkest time in my life. That moment in time was fueled by the vile, disgusting, and completely false narratives that were repeatedly and relentlessly being shared online. I thought I would never be heard or vindicated, and I felt completely helpless and vulnerable. As previously reported, Cardi B sued Tasha K in 2019 after the blogger posted several videos about the rapper, including alleging that Cardi B contracted STIs and worked as a prostitute selling puss. Well, on Monday, the jurors held Tasha K legally liable on these separate claims from Cardi B, including defamation, invasion of privacy, which was the title of her multi-platinum selling album. So you can't say, the shit didn't give inspiration. Okay, invasion of privacy through portrayal in a false light and intentional infliction of emotional stress. Moving forward, Tasha K's attorneys have reportedly challenged the verdict that the federal court judge overseeing the case put out there. If he upholds the verdict, they can then appeal the outcome to a federal appeals court. Okay? Now, on Monday, Tasha said, my husband, attorneys, and I fought really hard. I want to thank them for their long hours and sleepless nights. Winos, guess where it is? Up because it's stuck from here. See y'all in a few days, back to work. And yes, I will be watching her Akbar V interview tonight. I don't know why, because who the fuck cares about Akbar V? But I imagine it will be extremely entertaining. So I'm going to watch it. So she later added, I forgot to thank all the viewers for all of your support. In this business, this is a part of the protocol. Everyone in my seat has been through this, and this ain't the last. This comes with the territory. See y'all Friday. It's long overdue. Now, Tasha, let me stop you right there. You're right. You're right. You have been doing this since 2015, and I've only been doing this since 2011. Okay? So I've been doing this for much longer. And she was able to surpass me leaps and bounds. Okay? So listen, I don't know shit. I don't know shit. Let me preface this with saying that. This woman here was able to come from working at a restaurant to YouTube, and from 2015 till now has grossed 1 million subscribers. And I've seen that number go down, but that number will go back up soon because Tasha will have another incredible interview that everybody will want to sip tea from, and everybody will go running to her platform to see what she's doing. Tasha is not over, and I do not believe they're going to take her YouTube channel down. Now, I don't think they should take her YouTube channel down. Let's get into her response. That is my opinion. I don't think they should take her YouTube channel down. No, I don't. The videos, I do think those should be taken down. And from what she said, she took those videos down, not because she was forced to, I guess just to do it. I don't know. Because you made it seem like there would be no reason to take down those videos since you said in your statement that there was no liable. But I'm going to read to you guys the notes that I have, and then I'm going to come to y'all in the chat. Because right now I'm not in the chat. I'm on a roll. So this is what she said. And I've marked certain things, okay? She called it a conspiracy case. I said, a conspiracy case. Okay. She said she wouldn't change a single thing about what has happened. I said, okay. She said she's learned a lot. I said, what have you learned? She said the verdict wasn't a shock. I said, we can agree on that. She says that she called bluff against a machine that wanted to bully her for not wavering from her personal beliefs. And I would like to know what personal beliefs were included in saying that somebody had herpes. What personal beliefs are involved in that, Tasha? Come talk to me, girl. I feel like we can have a conversation. I really want to know, like, what personal beliefs do you have that you wanted to uphold in doing video after video stating that Cardi B had STIs that, for one, you could never have real evidence of, and for two, if you did have evidence, you would have obtained it illegally. So I just want to know what personal beliefs were being upheld there. Let's continue on. She said a machine that has corporate interests to protect prostitution, drug use, and promiscuity, glorifying the violence that happens in our communities every day. Oh yeah, she talked about drive-by shootings. And I was just like, girl, stop fucking playing with me. Anyway, this machine secured an extremely prejudicial verdict solely off of, wait for it, motherfuckers, sympathy and payola. I said, bitch, is Nicki Minaj in the room? Because that was the last time I heard that, when Nicki Minaj was, saying that the only reason that Cardi B was doing well in music is because of sympathy and payola. Mm. Who wrote this? Who wrote the speech? Who wrote the statement? Who wrote it? I want to know. Where's Ja Rule when you need him? Sympathy and payola, Tasha. Sympathy and payola. Let's think about that. Can we stop there for a second so I can think about that? If it is a bad thing to have sympathy for a woman that is being slut shamed to the degree that people are in her comments telling her not to kiss her baby because she may give her baby herpes. Mind you, baby came out the vagina. But this is the type of things that were being said to somebody when they post a picture of them kissing a baby. And I know a lot of y'all who don't have a lot of people following y'all feel like it should be so easy for people to ignore those types of statements. But as somebody that only has a small percentage of people coming at me sideways on a daily basis, I like to say, shut the fuck up because you don't know what you're talking about. That shit is extremely hard to deal with. And I'm going to tell y'all the truth. If somebody had done to me all of this, I'm going to just say that Cardi's a good one. I think that Cardi's a sweet person. That's what I'm going to say. Because, like, you don't know me. You don't know me. If somebody, all right, okay. If somebody has said that I had a sexually transmitted disease that I know I didn't have because I'm real enough to say when I've had one, and I also am grown woman enough to feel like that is not a negative judgment on anybody. Everybody gets STDs, STIs, infection, all kind of shit that happens down there. It doesn't mean anything bad about a person. Y'all need to unwrap y'all minds from that stupid shit, that Puritan mindset that because somebody gets an STD or an STI, they the scum of the earth or some shit like that. I mean, I honestly find it crazy as fuck because it's extremely, popular. Like, over half the country has had HPV, the clap, chlamydia, herpes, most of the country. So some of y'all are lying. Some of y'all are lying. But we can't subpoena your medical records to ask you about it. So I'm just saying that I just don't agree with that mindset. And I said that before and I stand on that was what it started out being fucked up. Because as a woman, I have gotten things, not because I was out here slutting, but because people were taking advantage of situations. And that's not cool. And that's not anything to make somebody feel bad about. It's also not okay to make somebody feel bad about the fact that they had to strip and do whatever to get out of dire straits, get out the gutter. Okay? I don't think that's what's up either. I think if somebody used to do things like that and they changed their life around and went legit, y'all let Jay-Z and them do it. Why Cardi can't go from, levels of whole shit to the music industry? Y'all let people go from killing and selling drugs to the music industry. I don't know what the difference is. It's all illegalities. Okay? Moving on from there, let's continue on in this statement. They made her out. The machine made Tasha out to be angry and malicious. We can agree to disagree. Because I feel like making several videos about somebody, like that. Just, like that. Like the way that was. That's a little angry and malicious, bitch. You tripping. That's a little angry and malicious. We can stop bullshitting at some point. Her First Amendment right poses a threat to the machine's agenda to promote sex, drugs, and violence in the Black community. I think you're grandstanding in this moment. I think this is grandstandery. And I also feel like what I have noticed is there are a lot of people that are doing one or two things. You got Tamika Mowry talking about she wants to go and find clips of YouTube videos so she can go and call her lawyer. So you got the First Amendment right where people can't get up here and say how they feel about a motherfucker just because it's not favorable. So there's a part of this that I agree with Tasha. There's a part of this where I definitely understand where Tasha is coming from and what she's trying to do here. But the truth of the matter is, if you don't knowingly disseminate information that you can't prove, you wouldn't be in situations like this, correct? That's what I assume. I could be wrong. But she said it's par for the course. I don't have 1 million followers, so I don't know. Teaching our children to be degenerates. Is that Cardi's fault? Is that Cardi's fault? Because I feel like there were a lot of different words for Cardi, and we were making it seem like it's a machine, corporations, and those are buzzwords. I don't know if y'all know, those are buzzwords to make small people pipe up and feel like, oh, I can't stand when that machine comes around. Child, which machine we talking about? The machine we make the money off of? Which machine we talking about? Or the machine that has the industry creating news for us to blog about? Which industry we talking about? Okay, because if they make money off of it, so do we. I'm making money off this shit right now. So what we talking about? Let's move on from there. This is not defamation. Well, the court said it was. This machine never wanted her money. It wanted her shut down. I don't agree. I don't know who the machine is, but your channel is still up. So I don't know what you mean by they wanted you shut down. And hell, even if they take your YouTube channel down, Tasha K is at a point where her own website and her own platform will hold her. Her subscriber count and the people that are loyal to her will hold her. All this other shit, it don't even matter. It don't even matter because she's already got the people that's going to support her. And shit, I'm going to show up to the video. I'm going to show up to the video, bitch. If you interviewing somebody I care about, I am going to show up to the video because I know you're going to do a good interview. I know the shit going to be entertaining. I know I'm going to get something to talk about so I can make money off of it. I am not disillusioned. Okay? She says she's appealing this and that she will continue to fight. And I just feel like, what are we fighting for? What are we fighting for? I want to know. Because I don't know. I don't know what we're fighting for. I don't know what we're fighting to protect. I don't know what we're fighting to preserve. Especially if this all was about the videos and you took the videos down. What are we fighting for? Are you fighting to not have to pay her that money? Because you said you had it. So if you got it and you respect what the courts have said you're going to have to do, because she said she respected what the court said. She said she respect the courts. So if you respect the courts, then what are we appealing? What are we appealing? This may actually turn out to be a First Amendment thing, but I honestly feel like it's a scare tactic to make people want to be on the side of something that's just fucked up at the end of the day. At the end of the day, it's fucked up to slut shame women for mistakes they've made, especially when those mistakes don't have anything to do with you. It's fucked up to make people feel like they're less than because they've had STDs or STIs. It is fucked up to put videos online saying that somebody is, being penetrated by a beer bottle and we find out it's not them. That's fucked up. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And from what I understand, you said in the courtroom that you knew you were lying about what you were saying. I feel like I heard you say that you knew you were lying and that you didn't care. And it made me feel like, and I said this in my video, I was trying to be gracious, but I said this in my video, that I felt like you feel like Cardi is beneath you. So because she doesn't deserve your respect, you don't have to respect her when she asks you to take those videos down. You don't have to respect her in court, even when she was trying to be nice about it. So at the end of the day, I don't know what you on, but I feel like what you said to us ain't how you feel in real life. I feel like what you put out there to us is a front. And I feel like I don't care what you're talking about. Your channel is different than it was when you was putting them videos out about her. So you can say what you want to say, but you changed how you moved. So to me, the lessons you learned is to make sure whatever shit you put out there, you can back it up. And honestly, that's something you should have known ahead of time. But we all learn lessons. We all make mistakes. We all bump our heads. But your response is manipulation at its best. The white shirt, the deep breath, The Portia, you know, her hair already short, but y'all know that still, you know, that comes into my mind. The Portia short do, you know, when you want people to see you as angel-like when you're about to say something fucked up. There is only up from here, for sure. This ain't gonna stop Tasha. I'm sure Tasha has made her money. Tasha gonna do what she gotta do to make sure that her family is still taken care of. And I don't begrudge her that. As a YouTuber, I never like anybody's channel or platform to be taken down. But I see it for what it is. I'm very clear. And like I said, you can say whatever you want to everybody else. But bitch, it's giving me loose guts. But you know, more power to you and your family. And I really hope that everybody is able to move on from this situation and do better moving forward. All right, now let's see what y'all are saying. Thank you, Asia Dominique, for the super chat. That Wendy Williams rock radio era of doing celebrity topics is long gone. Hopefully, she's more responsible going forward. Pooh, thank you for your integrity on YouTube. That is all. Thank you for the super chat, my love. Okay, so it seems like I missed a lot of the comments because I see it's moving fast in this bitch. But yeah, it is what it is at this point. But there was no way I couldn't talk about it, and there was no way I couldn't be honest because too much has been said. And I just ain't no fake ass bitch. So, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But you know, as far as I'm concerned, Tasha has not done anything to me. So I don't have an issue with her. Okay. But I do this the way I do this. And she does it the way she does it. And respect. Because you still over there popping. And like I said, I'll be down to the YouTube channel tonight to see what's going on with Akbar V and her wayward ankles that always end up, you know, getting her tumbling all over the place during fights.